Hey everybody, welcome to the Meek Informant. I'm Eric. I almost spilled my water. I didn't though. And I'm here with Nick. Hey Nick.
Howdy.
We are doing the last of the overdue coverage from the Midgard Comics and Games Scorpion Clan event, the kit event for the Aramara playmat and all that, Kyuden Bayoshi's. And Nick is in the finals in this. And this game has a bit of infamy already, at least among our little crew here.
Yeah, I'm gaining a reputation based
mostly upon the art as depicted in this picture.
People say the word Hida Kasada, and I just go screaming into a corner. Anyway.
Let's see why, because apparently he taught you a lesson or two.
Yeah. Same lesson many times.
So we normally don't have the people that are featured in a match commentating the match later, but Nick is one of our crew, and no one else is around. And also, I want to hear. I'm sure that I want to hear your thoughts and like how horrific this was for you as you started seeing that happen over and over and over again. So I'm excited.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you get to relive the pain, so this is good. You'll reinforce the lesson.
Yeah.
Okay. So a little background. This is an old meta, right? So Nick, this is before Kyuden Kakita came out. You're on Shizuka Toshi. I don't think that the roles had changed yet, so Crab wasn't on water. No, wait. I see. Is that Seeker water? No.
He is on Keeper water. They've had since Worlds. It was
okay.
Void they picked up after the role change.
Right.
And I believe I am on Seeker of Fire here.
Yeah, but we can't quite tell because of the glare. All right, so we see Callow Delegate, Guest of Honor, My Mystic, and Dually guy. What's his name? Toshimoka, thank you. And then Kasada showing up pretty early as Steadfast Witch Hunter, a Vanguard Warrior, and a Shrudisuki. On Zack's side, repping the brand, Meek Informant. That's before your shirt completely disintegrated, right?
Yeah. I think this is the last tournament it features.
We got these acid washed shirts that are basically paper thin, and when you wash them in the washing machine, they became see-through and quite inappropriate.
Yep.
All right, so Vanguard Warrior. Zack is using a dice for his face, so he still has 6 left. That black dice there.
I didn't even think about that being annoying on the stream. Oh well.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, you can see it. I don't like dice personally, just because of if you knock it, then. But yeah, so I can see the fire logo. You are on Keeper of Fire, right?
Seeker.
Buying Seeker of Fire. Ah.
Yep.
Okay.
Crane have double Seeker right now.
Oh, right. You're for Magistrate Station.
Yeah, it's Magistrate and
Meditations.
Yeah.
All right, so 5 bids. We've got a Callow Delegate and a Guest of Honor on your side.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking?
Protection.
Yeah. What do you remember? What's going on? What are you strategizing right now here?
I mean, the Callow Delegate was bought solely because I wanted Way of the Crab protection. I didn't think he would ditch the
Vanguard
Warrior for Way of the Crab, but you're not sure, and he didn't put any fate on it, and he didn't put anyone else out.
Right.
So there's no other targets for the Vanguard to hit.
Yeah, except for conflict, like skirmishers.
Yeah. He goes Earth, he finds I don't know what.
Magistrate.
I'm going to defend with Guest. Must be Magistrate Station. So yeah, I defend with Guest. That makes pretty good sense. I'm up to 3. He can't play events.
Up to 3, yeah. Let's see. So he could play some more swords. He could play some swords, but yeah.
Nope.
So then you wave the crane. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I mean, yeah. I mean, right. You hadn't seen that yet, but And if you had it, you're playing it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So no Kasada yet, right? So that didn't cancel that.
Well, look, it's not during a conflict yet, so it's fine. Everything's fine.
So going air with your guest. Air. Why air? Because you want to get up ahead of watch commanders?
Probably. I honestly don't remember what the reason was. It must have been something to do with, yeah, getting ahead of that.
Oh, well, void is useless. Water is useless.
Water does nothing. Fire gets me 1 honor. Air gets me 2.
Right.
So.
Yeah, nothing else. The rings don't have value right now. So a Wayfinder seeing meditations.
Yep. Now, I don't think he played this into the conflict. I could be wrong because I'm currently winning the conflict and I could just box it immediately. So I'm honestly not sure if he played that into the conflict or if he's just going to let me have the... Okay, he did. He must have then. All right, so then I do box it down.
Yeah.
Because I'm worried about him playing a fan or something and getting it out of box range and me out of breaking range.
What did you hit there?
Manicured.
Okay.
Yep. So a pretty safe one.
It's always interesting watching players like little fidgets during thinking moments, like Zack's riffling through his cards, and you're doing that. I've developed a few weird in-game tics now.
Yep. All right. So there he saw Manicured under my 3rd province there. With his 2nd EUG Wayfinder. But I am going to take and not break. Too bad. Yeah, I don't think I had a fan in hand, which is disappointing. But so now I have a military conflict left. He's bowed out, so I don't remember what I end up doing. Do I do it to try to... I mean, there's nothing to void. Maybe I have a bonsai in hand. This was a very long time ago, so...
Yeah, this is a couple months ago.
So the key here is trying to take whatever ring he actually might want off the table, so it won't have fate on it next turn.
So there's meditations.
Keeper of Water, I figured that was a safe bet. Yep, bounce off meditations. Oh, I guess I was just scouting. Fine. He's going to keep one of his Wayfinders around with the Vanguard Warrior.
Why didn't you claim the water ring?
Because I have Calo Delegate has 0 skill. So that was a military attack because my guests were political.
Yeah.
So I just had
just poking.
Yep.
All right, so you're going first now. Do you get favor? You get 2.
Yeah, I had two rings to 0.
Adam saying apparently we're perfectionists. I don't know if that's true at all. Good enough.
I still haven't claimed favor, which is
concerning. Whoa, Zack's at
figure it out eventually.
12 fade over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess you've technically missed the window, but maybe your opponent is gracious enough to let you take it.
Now, at this point, now that you've seen the flip, that's when you had to do it beforehand.
So you got a Kakita Dojo, a Kaizen. Those are the new flips for you. What is the upper right? Hita Skirmisher or Guardian or something? Hita Guardian?
Yeah. Guardian. Yep.
So here comes...
And then he buys out Kasada.
Kasada.
The pain begins.
The pain. I can't wait.
Oh, God. Just watch.
So he 3 fates Kasada.
Yeah, I bought out the Mia Mystic. Mia Mystic is good way the crab cover. He has a Hita Guardian that he could have used, but yeah.
What's the Hita Guardians of... Oh, I think it was maybe just
It's
hook.
a +1/+1 per holding. It gives another character, or no, sorry, +2/+2 per holding you control. So it's currently just a 1/1 for 1.
Yeah.
So
It's an action to do that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it gives it to another character, so.
Right. All right, so we see an ornate fan on Casada.
Yep, gets him out of box territory.
Yeah, that's interesting that he can just be boxed. That's.
Yep.
I mean, you don't want to put him in a political conflict, but with the mountain does not fall and fight ons and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. He can definitely be annoying for that.
Once he gets his watch commander on him, you want him in it like every conflict. So you're attacking with your guest. You're taking the Earth Ring. Makes sense. It's a good ring.
Yep.
Going political.
I've got 5.
And now you're taking your favor, and you go, it's not. Can I?
Yeah,
Zack.
I don't know what we're gonna do here. I think we ended up with, because the technical ruling. Okay, yeah, this is how it's supposed to work. If you miss setting it to either political or military,
It's a neutral
you have
favor.
the favor, but it contributes no skill on either side.
Right, which is why you put that brown one on there.
Yep. Yeah, it's just kind of, and it's I don't know, sideways rather than.
Yep. All right, so Zach's thinking about his defense here. Neither of you two are generous to the stream, not flipping through your hand with it slightly tipped up.
Yeah, it's hard to know exactly.
I can see yours.
How far up is too far.
Yeah. You don't want to show your hand.
Exactly.
So no defense, just crunch. Okay. And Earth Ring trigger.
Yep. I figured Earth was probably the best there. It didn't have Fate on it, but cards are good generically.
Cloud.
And look at that, I hit a cloud, which was on, so.
That's right, with the Wayfinder out.
Yep. And Casada is now off because I've won a conflict. So that's cool.
Yeah, that is good.
So Zack plays a skirmisher. That means that my magistrate station is going to die.
Yeah. I mean, unless you have... Oh, it's got to go mill. So I was going to say political rival, but that is dash mill. That's political only. So he's going in with both Casada and the skirmisher.
Yeah, showing 8.
Yep.
That
with void to get rid of your guest.
Yeah, the guest has 1 fate on it, so yeah. Basically, I get whatever swing back I get here, and then that's that's it.
Defending with the Me Mystic.
Yeah, I think I figured I might as well get, prevent the honor loss. There's nothing I could have done there to stop the break, so unfortunate, but crab sometimes are just going to break things.
Yeah. So at this point, you want to attack with your guest. Once you get the guest attack finished, you want to sack your Me Mystic to get rid of that fan on Casada.
Yeah,
right?
It's really my only target right now, unfortunately.
And he likely won't put another out. What is that?
Above question.
Ah, nice.
Yep, so he can't fight on or mountain Casada. I like that card specifically against Crab because they have no way to deal with hostile attachments on their characters.
You could tell Zach is just kind of like, what the hell is this? Like, looking at the card, slowly sliding in under Kasada, like, I guess this is happening.
Yep. Yeah, people don't see that one coming very often.
Okay, so guest swinging. You've got a political, so this is military guest.
Yep.
Did you use the magistrate to stand it before it broke? You did, right?
Yeah. I used that in the pre-con before he played the skirmisher.
Right.
Because I still had a Fate on her, I didn't care about Water Ring, so I didn't think there was anything that he could do to make her sit back down. So
yeah. All right. So military.
That I think was a mistake. I probably should have gone fire there, if nothing else than to make him fear Magistrate Station or Noble Sacrifice. I think I went air again just to try to stay ahead of the Dishonor game on Crab.
So this is admit defeat now.
Yep.
Bowing just the Wayfinder
gets me to breaking. Or excuse me, I think I'm actually at 3. Or no, I'm at 4. Right, because
you're showing 4.
Guest is 1 plus honored plus the sword is 4 total.
No, that's the 3rd Wayfinder.
Yep. So they're all gone, but unless I have a bonsai or something, I'm not breaking here.
Zack actually doing the peek. Okay, I thought he was going to forget there. Seeing a shameful display.
Yep. Which was interesting because I felt like he didn't need to. Like, I mean, he should have known that was shameful, right? He should have been looking under the box.
Yeah, but why not? Oh, yeah, look at the box. Okay. So you can Kakita Dojo right now if you remember, but you don't.
It does nothing. So the thing is that it would have shut off it.
It's the blank. It's not the bow unless it's a duelist.
Right.
My bad.
Yep.
My bad.
So yeah, and the only other thing I could do there is I can't honor. I was about to say, I could have honored my already honored character, but nope, that's a different stronghold that doesn't exist at the time of this recording.
Right. All right, so stops the break without even using stronghold there, so.
Yeah. Just no pumps in hand. Or maybe I had a sword, but I wasn't going to play it on a 0 Fate character, something like that. I don't remember.
The above question.
Zack stacks his attachments is infuriating.
It drives me a little nuts. But he's been featured on stream a fair amount recently, and a couple more coming up in the latest Elemental Championship, which should be coming up next. The Gardner Game Night 7 Swords Elemental Championship. Using the Mystic to pop the Ornate Fan there. I feel like since Kasada is just not going to die, that the above question there is really good.
That was my thought. It's just good to... he's obviously going to be a tower target just because he's Kasada, and preventing fight-ons and stands in general and stuff like that is pretty useful.
Now, he doesn't need to be participating for that effect either, right? It's just omnipresent.
As long as you haven't lost. Yep.
Yeah.
We'll see if I remember the favor this time.
Yeah, that'll be good for you to do. It's too late. Oh. Okay, you do. Just before you flip. Taking a military makes sense. All right, so you got rid of your dojo.
Yoshi, so that's not good, not bad.
You got a Nareshima Yoshi, what is it, Yuri? Or
Ryoku.
Ryoku's also very good for you right here.
Yeah, this is actually a really good flop. How did I lose this game?
Yeah, and another guest. Yeah. Do you have the money for it? What do you have? Lots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So here comes Witch Hunter with 2.
I really want to do Yoshi with 3. Although both of those are actually becoming questionable propositions about now because I don't have... I do have an Ancient Master in hand, but I don't have a guaranteed...
keep favor.
To grab the favor.
Yeah.
And his board is going to start growing, and now the Witch Hunter can stand, so it's going to become difficult for me to keep ahead of him.
Yeah, Witch Hunter has what glory? 2 or 0?
0. but
Yeah.
he's going to be able to get multiple attacks. Is what I mean.
Yeah, sure. Right. Claiming rings.
Yep.
And he's still at 6 fate. You see bids now. Does he start putting pressure on here? What do we see? You lose. What is that? 1? Say 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but I was at
4
17.
1, 2.
I felt okay.
So 4 to 3 bid.
Bidding.
You bid 4?
No, I think I must have bid 5.
5 to 3. Okay.
Yeah.
So that kind of would clue me in that Zack might be sitting on some spyglasses or watch commander at least.
Watch commanders. Yep.
Once Crab need those pieces before they start to drop generally.
Yep. Right there, I play out the Steward of
Steward.
Law because I'm afraid of like a skirmisher way of the crab to kill my Yoshi.
There's a skirmisher.
And here comes
So this is obviously before RL3, so Steward of Law is not restricted as you have guests sitting there, which is restricted.
That was another reason to not buy Ryoku there, because it'd be a 3 fate character that's just covering Way the Crab.
Right. Yeah, Way the Crab makes your big buys awkward when you have a bunch of them dropping because you always need a couple of little people to respect it, lest you be completely blown out of the water. So manicured.
Mm-hmm.
Military water.
Casada on water, which will get him a keeper.
1 keeper, right? We've only seen the one that's flipped up right now, I think. But otherwise, not a great ring. Honestly, I'm surprised that it's not Air or Earth, or potentially
number 1.
Fire. What'd you do there? Oh, for shame.
Casada first action.
But does Casada cancel it? He remembers now.
Oh, he sure does.
Yeah. So there's number 1. We want to settle this once and for all. Exactly how many times you missed this thing? It's more than 5, right?
Varying counts.
Now for shame.
But somewhere between 7 and 30 of how many times I missed Casada in this game. But yeah, that's 1. I'm winning. Oh, until he sacrifices the that guy to the Witch Hunter to stand Casada. I'm not winning so much anymore.
It's Witch Hunter. I hadn't played a lot of games against Witch Hunter, and I thought it was just stand itself back up, but it's stand anybody up, which is crazy. That makes that card excellent.
Yep. Now the upside there is I've gotten him to stand him on an attack, which means that the ability's already used, so I have somewhat less to fear in terms of
multiple attacks or defenses.
Yep.
I mean, Fight On still does exist though, and then Mountain.
Right, but those would have to hit the Witch Hunter, and I've got a lot of cards, and I'm going to draw cards with Yoshi. I think that. Oh no, wait. Maybe I forget and use Yoshi into Casada. We'll find out. But I think that I probably have a cancel in hand for those.
Right, it's the first time every conflict too, right? Yeah.
Why did I
conflict.
Yeah, I bowed Yoshi because I forgot who was doing what.
Okay, so you just bowed your steward.
And Casada's still on because he won that, obviously.
Yeah, Casada, he snowballs pretty hard. I mean, you screw up one time, they get advantage and they get out on top of that, and it's really hard to get back ahead of Crab.
Yeah. Yep. And the entire time he's doing that, right, basically taxing my hand and taxing my actions and things like that.
Did you see him buy Casada before you got rid of your dojo? Did you see Casada? Because the dojo is like perfect.
Dojo, well, yeah, it's a great ability to use him on. He had a Casada face up, and I ditched the dojo. I forget why. It's probably a reason, but yeah, the Casada's a good. The dojo's a good one to throw away to Casada. Oh, and I hit Shameful Display, so that kind of stinks. On a
Nick, you're going to have to just briefly take over. I got to check in with my kids for a sec. Be back.
Got it. Trying to figure out if I can do anything here. I sacrifice the favor and go to draw cards, and then they go Casada. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait, see, there's the pause where I realize. And yeah, you can see on video, those are the same 3 cards. That's 2. And that one is like backbreaking. I mean, obviously. Yoshi's ability is hard to come by, and he's going to be winning all these rings too. So I'm not getting the favor back. And
All right, I'm back. Did you miss Casada again?
I sure did. I threw a favor to him.
Oh, you did use Yoshi?
Yep.
Oh, that's terrible.
I drew the cards, got them in my hand, and then you can see Zack point and me just freeze.
Nice. So you're shuffling to put them back in your.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I didn't shuffle them around in my hand at all. I just took the 3 and then put them right back.
Oh, you do. I looked at. I thought you were shuffling your Dynasty deck, and you do the infuriating thing where you flip the light-backed sleeves for your Conflict and the dark ones for your Dynasty.
Yeah, because that's the way it should be.
This is you're telling your age there on that one.
Yeah.
All the old 5R players.
So that was frustrating.
All right, so that's number 2.
Yep. And now I get to take an undefended from his Keeper Initiate. He just gets to avoid me.
Adam, giving you the benefit of the doubt there in the chat. This is the 5th round, so some fatigue here.
Oh, yeah.
You're fatigued.
That I missed. So let's just, yeah. So he has I have a political left, he has a political left, so I'm going to swing back in at Shameful with this political rival, coverting out the Keeper, thinking, hey, I got this, right? Right, I'll be fine. Note, my cancels are off.
Your cancels are off.
Yep. So he brings in the Keeper Initiate. I'm no longer breaking. 3
with favorable? Yeah.
Pump to 2. Yep.
Shameful, yep.
Yeah, and Shameful has already triggered this round to dishonor my Yoshi.
So, okay.
That part I don't need to worry about, but he can box to 2, and all I'll get is the ring then.
Bonsai.
Yep, I bonsai his character, throwing it away to Casada. I remembered that one. Then I box his character. So now I'm breaking again.
Spending a bonsai to Casada sucks, though. There's a fight on.
Yeah, it does. Yep, so that brings in his 2-cost 2 political strength Witch Hunter. I can do very little about this, I think. Unless I have a fan in hand. Oh, there's a fan. Look at that. I'm breaking.
Going to 5 to the Witch Hunter 2.
Yeah, getting rid of Shameful early is big.
Yeah.
I do see, I saw he had a Watch Commander in hand. So he can just box and prevent the break here. I don't know if he realizes this or not. So it's worth noting, Zack made the finals with this deck, but he was not planning to play Crab. He showed up planning to play Phoenix and realized he had left his deck at home. So he borrowed this deck from Luis and proceeded to, do fairly well with it.
Yeah. Was this his first time playing Crab? Because he's switched over since this event, right? More or less,
yeah, I don't
being
know
on
if
Crab.
It was his first time playing, but he, I'm not sure that he was super practiced with it. He just got kind of handed a meta Crab deck. So
cool. Watch Commander.
Watch Commander, which I let go immediately.
Yes. Because Casada's off, and you're like, oh my god, need to get that gone.
Yeah, because that's the worst part about Casada too. He still counts the cards that you play into him for the Watch Commanders. So
right. Yeah, he triggers the Watch Commanders regardless, even though they didn't happen.
Yep.
Wicked. And Talisman, though, no.
Yeah.
Let
go. That one go too. Yep. So he's playing these to get me. So I think he's trying to save the box, although I don't know why. Like I think he could just
Another
box
talisman.
fine.
Ooh, do you have a third?
Yeah, and I don't. I don't think I do.
That would be pretty sweet. So not breaking. No, no, not breaking.
No, I'm not breaking. I'm one off.
Now
So I
you
play
are.
another fan, which means that even if he boxes up to 4, I'm still breaking this.
But he's going to
we're
move
getting
you
moved.
to
Yep,
meditations.
meditation. And then once he boxes, I won't be breaking.
Man, that is. Crab's just so strong. You just can't. I hate crab lately.
Yep. And then he boxes. Then I'm not breaking, and that is a problem. Because really the only way Crane ever wins this game is tempoing out on Crab.
Right.
And
Throw the mountain down.
I am behind, right?
Yeah.
He's now got 2 breaks to my 1, and his board is growing while mine is like a Dishonored Yoshi. I'm not getting the favor and like a Steward of Law. Like, yeah, this is. I mean, the political rival is obviously good, but I've now put 2 attachments on a guy who now has 0 fate. And the covert is much less useful because of fight on.
Yeah, although you do make them burn one of them. And they have to be bowed. So if you're going first, coverting is still effective.
Yeah. He also, though, has a big enough board to where the covert actually gets kind of hard.
Yeah, right. There's somebody that he'll be able to bring in, right? It's either Kasada or the Witch Hunter at this point. So, Borderlands Defender, Amiya Satoshi, another Keeper Initiate in a favorable ground, not what you want to see. Storehouse, Challenger, Kaizen, and Challenger. So the Challengers seem good.
Yeah, they're not bad, but he has a favorable. I can make him burn it, but
they're not unique, right? So you can buy 2 of them.
I could. I don't really have the money for it if I want to fate them up, because they are 3-cost characters. So.
Yeah, you only have 2. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I ran out of money that last turn playing the political rival, so.
Right.
Pass in fate.
So you're at 3 fate. He's at 4. Bigger, better board. Although your pole rival, it's going away this turn. Your pole rival is a political powerhouse.
Yeah, but that Borderlands Defender is a huge issue. I have like nothing I can do against it, right? I can't bow it. I can't send it home, although I don't have send homes in this deck. But like, I can't even covert around it because he has the favorable ground. Yeah, Borderlands Defender is like, I just have no answer to it aside from trying to go over the top of it, which my deck does not do terribly well.
I mean, it's 3/3. It's not like the strongest, but
it is now.
Right. I'm sure it'll get some attachments.
Get nice and powered up.
Right. So above question on it.
Yep. Again, nice. I wanted it to be limited in how many conflicts it could participate in.
Yeah.
The problem is I only had 2 of those, and he just like every turn is flipping a new potential tower target. So.
Right. So coming in with the Steward and the Challenger. Going.
Yep.
Is this Earth again? No. Void. Void for the Witch Hunter, I guess?
I think.
Or Kasada.
Board for him.
Kasada has 1 left on it as well. That weird symbol is a 1.
Yep.
On that dice.
Yeah, I mean, either one of those makes sense.
Die.
I think just taking it off the board too is useful.
True. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that the Void is a bad ring against Crab. I mean, they're going to save it, but then you start to stress the saves at the very least, or make them have them. You know, he doesn't have Miya Satoshi out to, go dig for ditching an Iron Mine into the bin so he can rebuild, and I don't think he's seen one yet. So,
yeah,
like, there's no possibility of an Iron Mine this round, and so it would have to be reprieves. Now, unfortunately, you've already let go, so we're mounting here. The Witch Hunter. Who do you defend with? Wait, no, Kasada. No. The Borderlands Defender.
Witch Hunter and Borderlands Defender. Yep.
And then he mounted the Witch Hunter.
Then I storehouse to Casada. Remembered him that time. I'm actually remembering Casada more than I remembered doing this. So, but I think if after like this conflict, it's going to go downhill.
Yeah. So right, you missed 2 so far, and you've remembered twice, so that's good. Good for you. You're even, right? That's how that works.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 and 2.
With a half hour left in this game, it's like it already feels like it's gone on for quite a while. That's just me and my salty feelings towards Crab lately because I had a 2-hour game the other day with Joe from Cincinnati, and feels like Crab is such a war of attrition.
So I got kind of an unearned win there, where I pulled in Casada with the challenger, and he didn't use the favor rule to get him out.
Okay, so we see a skirmisher, mountain
and that'll
causing
allow him to use the witch hunter to get around my
pole rival. Oh no, right, not political rival.
The
Yoshi.
Which Yoshi's not doing a lot, but so the interesting thing here is on sequencing. I think he could have gone water here and actually been in as good a spot. Because if you think about it, right, if he goes water, he uses the ring to stand Borderlands Defender. Mid-conflict, he kills the Keeper Initiate to stand Casada, and then he claims water and gets the Keeper Initiates back.
Right. Yeah, that would have been good.
So, yeah.
With an extra stand, but I don't know. Earthring also is... I imagine that at some point soon...
want to stress the hand.
Right. At some point soon, he wants to drop his bid and start pressuring your honor. Although you're at 15, so that might be an uphill battle for him. That is an uphill battle.
Yeah, I kind of set it up with those early air rings that it's going to be more difficult than usual, and I also hit his Watch Commander with that let go. So
right.
Yeah.
So he needs like at least 2 spyglasses and another Watch Commander to make that a problem for you.
And I forget what I end up doing here. I mean, I have Shameful, but it doesn't do anything. I didn't have an action to throw away to Casada there. So otherwise, I would have dishonored the Witch Hunter and honored the Skirmisher, because I knew one of them was going away. So
hits the court games too, which you want.
Yeah.
I mean, you want your cards in general, but that's something that you can burn that to Casada, and it's not like the worst feeling.
I don't know, not in this deck. I don't have as many honoring methods in this deck, especially where I'm presuming I'm not getting the favor again for a while. So really, it's just court games and Way of the Crane, and like Yoshi's Dishonored. That's huge.
All right, so we let go.
I think I hit the Talisman here. Yeah, because I didn't want to end up like it Upholding Authority, I think. What do I end up swinging into?
Have we seen Upholding?
I think Shameful. Yeah, I poked Upholding last one, and that he hugely defended it. So.
Huh.
By the way, I'm 1 honor up from where I should be. I didn't lose an honor for undefended when he just broke that Shameful.
Oh man, you cheated.
Yep. Don't worry, it doesn't matter. I mean,
that's a thing that's so easy to forget sometimes.
Yeah.
So air ring, coverting out the Witch Hunter.
Yeah, so this was a mistake. I should have coverted out the Keeper Initiate and at least made him use the favorable. But now he can just defend with the Keeper Initiate and Shameful to 3 on defense. So.
Right. Yeah, you want him to kind of use the stand on the Witch Hunter. And it's political, and that thing's got a sword. So, yeah, I think you're correct. You probably should have coverted the Initiate. Which would have been that's a funny covert. Usually it's just like covert the big guy, right? Or girl in this case, I think.
Yeah, the Witch Hunter though, where it's just 2 skill.
But he doesn't defend.
But he just lets it go through. Yeah, I mean, at this point, he's on my box with a huge board. He just really needs to wait for the next turn. He's going to poke, see what it is.
Oh, I hadn't realized that you had 3 breaks already, yeah.
Yep.
Or he had broken. And your entire board is bowed.
Yep.
He has an attack left.
Yes. It is political, so the most he can muster based on what's on board is 3 skill. But, yeah.
Right. So if you have another political rival, which you can afford, but just barely, no fading it. No, wait, 1 fate? I think I see 4.
Yeah, I could 1 fade it, yeah.
Going water for favor control, I guess. I'd go fire there. Or I guess he gets initiates. He gets.
Yeah, I mean, he could get another initiate this way.
He can now do that thing you were talking about with sack the initiate, get it back.
Witch Hunter to stand Witch Hunter. He sacked the Hurum's Skirmisher to the Witch Hunter.
Okay. So box to bow.
Yep, which was I had won a ring, so Casada was off there.
Is this Midnight Rebels on your box?
It is
or the Ancestral Lands or whatever.
Yeah, entrenched position.
Entrenched, right. So that's you need 12 military, right?
Yeah. So then I played out an Ancient Master there, and forgot that he had the Standing Keeper. He graciously allowed me to take that back because it was an obvious mistake. But yeah, also he knew he didn't need it.
Yep. So now we've got 2 unfaded characters that are targets for the Water Ring. But you are going second this turn, I think. So that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Yep. And he still has that stand with the
Witch Hunter. Yep. And you see another challenger in the palace and another storehouse. So storehouse would give you another burn for Casada if you really needed to. He's got 2 favorables now. That's awful.
Yeah.
And what is that he's picking up? Oh, that was a Kudaka.
But he goes with Satoshi instead.
Which is totally correct. Yeah. He wants to see Iron Mines now, so he's going to dig for Iron Mines to use his rebuild on.
I mean, he doesn't really need to. Like, I think the game's over pretty soon. It might go 1 more turn, but I think that's
right, but
based on what he draws. So,
I mean, if he goes 1 more turn and both Casada and the Witch Hunter die, then that's bad for him. He could in fact lose.
All 3 of my let goes are gone, right? So he can freely play reprieves.
Sure. Yeah, no, there's a multitude of options, but he's got to save it somehow. Otherwise, he's in danger of losing his lead.
Yep.
I don't think it's hard. It's hard for him to save those characters. So Kaizen.
Yep, Kaizen is a good burn target for Casada. You can see I play him with no fate.
I'm leaving you with 4. We see Way of the Cranes, Ancient Masters, a lot of cards. Saw a Fan.
Yeah, I'm
Court
just
Games
for something at this point. So
Bonsai. Giving Kaizen a pat. Here's my pat. What are you doing here?
Yeah, he's asking me to explain Kaizen's duel and how it works.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
Nobody knows how Kaizen's
he does not want it.
Get clouded.
You may not burn Casada actions with this thing. Or Casada nom-noms.
Yeah.
That dude's hungry. He always just eats stuff. I mean, how do you think he got so big? He ate all those actions? It's a joke.
Sure. That's, yeah, we'll go with that.
It's a funny joke.
Yeah.
Okay. So
All in at my box.
he's all in on your
This is
box.
gonna hurt.
On Water Ring, okay. All right, so you are defending with what? Everybody but Yoshi?
Yoshi. Yep.
9 to 19.
Yeah, Yoshi's dishonored, so he's no skill, and I'm going to need him to break something because I got to break something.
So entrenched is good.
I
So
win, great.
oh, that should get canceled, right?
This Kasada.
So that's number 3.
There it is. Yep. So that's 3.
Take him to 22 with a sword. What? He went from 19 to 20?
Yeah, I think because we ran out of dice to count.
Oh, right. The dice only goes. There's no 21 on there.
There we go. He gets
There's
a
a 1.
little spin down for 21.
Yeah, we need a bigger dice.
And then I sacked the storehouse to draw a card. See if I can get anything here.
I guess we need a second gigantic dice. Die.
So I attempt to weigh the crane, and instead I get Defend Your Honor did. Which he has to choose the Witch Hunter as the target because above question says he can't choose Quesada.
Oh, that would have been glorious if you forgot about it.
6 instead of 9.
So 1 bids, gets canceled. What? He's adjusting honor here. Oh, because of the somebody.
Maybe I bid it up. I must have bid high. Yeah. All right. No.
No.
He bid high.
He bid high.
Yeah. All right.
Right, you gained some honor.
I got some honor off that. Hooray.
So you're at 18 honor. You could honor out.
Yeah. Risk of honoring out here.
So actually bonsaiing, not.
Spending my honor on bonsais now.
You're going against your own game plan. You're only out.
Well, look, I'm trying to not die first.
That's true. You can't win if you die.
Yeah.
So bonsai takes you to. Did you adjust the die to 13?
Yep, to 13. He goes hunting for Cooney Labs.
Ooh, it's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, and he hits the second Mia.
All right, so no Karada District. That's fine.
You said Cooney Labs.
Yeah, but he's looking for Cooney Labs to rebuild.
Right.
Like, that's why he did that.
Oh, Cooney's a hold. Yeah, it's a holding. Right, yep. But it's not Imperial.
Right. Yeah, he wanted to ditch it so he could rebuild it up, and yeah, now
and then get +4.
Yeah. Yep. Now the upside there is that because he didn't hit Karada District, I can start playing attachments out.
So he's rebuilding, getting his Cooney Labs.
Yep. Gets him to 25.
Sword.
So here come the swords. So 15 is 2 off breaking for him. Right?
He's at 25, you're at 15. Yeah, he needs 12, right? 12 above.
Yep. On the military one.
Nick, you are positively vibrating on the left-hand side of the screen there.
Oh God.
You're like doing that.
I'm doing that right now as we're rewatching it. I could
funny.
just see my window narrowing, see
Yeah.
that beautiful Aramoro playmat getting away from me.
Because you were going to play with that playmat, right?
No, I was going to sell that playmat.
Yeah. Okay. So he's still got 2 to go.
For any out, yeah. Should have to be like a sword or...
He needs Mountains, Anvil, Castles what he needs.
Yeah.
Oof, goes home, all right. You made it through it.
So, he does win the water ring, though. So he gets his keepers, which will give him a sack target so he can restand somebody.
Right.
Right? Which means he's getting another swing at my stronghold, and I don't know that I have a Paul rival in hand to do anything with.
So he does remember the keepers?
Yep.
Which, I gotta say, as a relatively new crab player, it sounds like at this point for Zack, Good on him for remembering that. Keepers, if you're not used to it, they're an easy thing to forget. At least for me.
Yeah. He is a new crab player, but Zack is obviously by no means a new player. He knows what he's doing.
No, yeah. But you're like, if you're not used to playing a keeper deck, and a lot of,
Oh yeah,
I don't know, he was on Phoenix, and Phoenix were doing the keeper of water thing for a while.
Yeah.
So he might be conditioned. All right, so you deciding if you're going to actually like do any attacking this turn, or
basically deciding if I can afford to, or if I think he's got, because it's only 7 to break politically.
Right, and he's got 2 plus the Witch Hunter is what, like another 2 or something. Honored with 0 glory.
Yeah.
Is it a 4/2?
Yeah, it's a 4/2. So he could stand Satoshi, which is 6.
Oh, yeah.
Get pretty close. Or sorry, Satoshi's 4. He's not honored right now.
Not honored. So 4, 5 with the keeper. Did he take political favor? No, he took military favor.
Yep.
So he'd need something else. Yeah, favorable's not going to help him.
I'm showing a steward in hand though.
Oh, but Cooney Labs is on.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So
4, 5, 6. It'd be 6.
Yeah.
Wait, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's 7.
It'd be 7. Yeah, exactly breaking. So I would need to throw something in his way, which I do have a steward in hand, and my box would be on. I could box down the Keeper Initiate, but that assumes I can win a conflict first.
Ooh, Cooney Labs can shut off your box, actually, pretty annoyingly.
Yeah, it does a lot to turn those 2 political people into 3s.
That's a nasty card. The fact that it lasts the whole round and is not an action for like the rest of the conflict is pretty nuts.
Yep.
And it's both, Like what are they brewing up in the Cooney Labs that make you better politically? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's intellectual steroids. It's like Adderall. Okay, so going back to meditations with Political Earth with your Yoshi. Yep. So your Yoshi's going to die.
Yeah, so I mean at this point my only like remaining thing at all is I box, it gets canceled by Casada. Then you can see me getting frustrated. That's full.
So you did forget that. Okay.
Yeah.
What did he defend with?
I tried to. I believe it's either one or both of his Keeper Initiates. We don't have the dice out, so I'm not sure if it's both.
All right, so the 4th time this game.
Yep.
Nice. Yep. So then, okay.
Court Games honors Yoshi. That's good.
Court Games.
But I just Court Games back. And I've already used all 3 Way of the Crane, so I have no other honor stuff that's going to be effective on him this conflict. So I basically got to start throwing attachments, or I'm out of luck.
So he did defend with 2 of them.
No, 1 because of Cooney Labs.
Oh yes, Cooney.
Yep.
Casada is a monster. So 4. So you got to forget at least one more time if we're actually correct about you forgetting 5 times.
I thought it was 6, so we'll see.
Yeah, losing the box there is annoying.
Oh, it's huge. It's really, really huge. I mean, I could have forced him to use like a fight on there. I could have forced, a lot of things, but didn't happen.
For shame, right? Okay, I was going to say. I saw the for shame in your hand.
Yep. So the for shame will bring him down to 0 skill.
So he's going to bow out instead.
Yeah, he bows. But I'm still not breaking here, right? And even then, I've got to get past along the River of Gold on the Stronghold. That just oof.
A formal invitation.
Yep, gets me to 4, which is going to be breaking. And also, I was planning, gives me a good thing to throw away to Casada.
The action to bring it back in. Yeah.
Yep.
Right, without the favor, that is useless.
Right.
So fight on.
He fights on.
Ooh.
To bring in, yep, Satoshi for 5.
With Cooney Labs. Making it up, yeah, 5.
So now I'm losing the conflict, which means Quesada is still going to be on.
Oh god. So another formal to get you to 5. Oh, is it unique or something?
Yeah, I was just trying to decide if I wanted to actually do it.
You do.
Get a reason. No, because he has no fate on him.
So? Quesada. Oh no, Quesada's still...
Then he mountains Satoshi. And then he's going to be able to stand, I think the most skill would be the Borderlands Defender.
Wow. So you have canceled nothing this game.
Yeah,
Crane has...
No, I have had, the only time I've had a voice online, because that Witch Hunter got honored, the only time I've had a voice online was like the first turn or two when I had that honored guest.
Right.
So he's swinging in with like 7. 7's a lot. Is it 10? Oh, he's including the... Yeah, okay.
So there's your political rival.
Yep.
With 1 fate. Why is he at 11? Court games. Okay, I don't need Satoshi. So Satoshi's a 6, 7, 8, 9 for the... Or is this? This is political. 9 for the Initiate, including Cooney Labs. Oh, the Borderlands Defender. 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. Nick, if you're talking, you've cut out.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, there you are. Ornate fan.
It's
Ornate fan.
we're just gonna trade some fans back and forth.
Not breaking. Right, he's up 6. He needs to go 7, so he needs 1 more force. You have forgot to ever take the Earth Ring back from his side of the table. Actually, it was his, right?
No, he won.
He won it, so he just didn't move it. So court games, Quesada. So there's 5.
Actually, I moved the die with how hard I hit the table there when I got...
Yeah. All right, so only 5 times. Yeah, that's game
5. Whew, yeah.
And
so
showing that he had...
There was formal in Yoshi, and then I could have taken my actions, but he would have court games his guy back up. Like, yeah. I think I was dead there one way or the other. It was just... it's frustrating to lose in a way that is...
I forgot this thing.
Your own fault. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was brutal, man. Thanks for having the stomach to sit through this and explain to people how you messed up.
That's all right. At least now, like, I know,
You've done better with Quesada since then, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I have not missed a Quesada trigger since that day, which
good.
It's funny because just off screen, Adam who was recording all this, kept kind of saying to himself, all right, well, I mean, he's never going to miss Quesada again this game. He'll be fine now. And then I kept missing it over and over again and destroying any confidence he had in me.
Nice. All right, well, that is the end of our coverage of the Midgard Comics and Games Scorpion Clan Kit event. And like I said, next up, we are going to be covering we're actually skipping over an entire EC, the Turn 4 Hobbytown EC that got played, I think, a month ago. We are going to hit that footage, but since we have live commentary of the top cut for the Gardener EC, we're just going to burn through the 2 rounds of Swiss we managed to actually have. The first 2 got lost because of technical reasons. The video is choppy and garbage, unfortunately. So we'll do those 2 commentary, then we'll upload the top 3, and we'll have a whole tournament. And then we'll go back and start working through the Turn 4 tournament. Thanks for watching, everybody, and as always, and subscribe to the channel if you want to get more notifications on videos like these, and playing Jigoku and stuff like that. And anything else, Nick? Oh, I guess
that's it. Thanks for watching, folks.
Thanks to our sponsor, Luxury Playstyle. go to luxplay.com and use Lux Informant, LUX Informant, as a coupon code for 15% off some sweet metal tokens to make your table extra shiny.
Oh, and I would say be on the lookout. Sounds like next week there's going to be a new crane token design coming out, which actually looks pretty cool. So yeah, keep an eye on that.
Neat. All right, thanks everybody. See you next time.